Howdy y'all, Devana here. Thanks for coming back to watch me be a bitch. Last time on Dragon Age Origins, we saw our terrible Warden get origined. Yes, I do hate myself for saying that. So let's get back into it. It's been, I think, a month since my last upload. I am very sorry for that. I'm going to try to not make that the case anymore, because otherwise it's going to take years to get through this game, and I have a lot of stuff that I want to play, and I'm sure you guys maybe hopefully want to watch me play a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna try to not take a month in between each episode again. My goal, don't hold me to this, please, is to upload every other day-ish. We'll see how that works out, but multiple times a week, that's the plan. So, leveling up our Chaddeus. I think I said last episode, I always like to sink points into dexterity primarily and strength, so that way I can get the lock picking leveled up as quickly as possible. Ooh. I always thought lockpicking was connected to dexterity. Oh. Y'all should not listen to me. I clearly do not remember this game as well as I thought. But so we're going to go for this, just to improve our dual wielding skills. And that's that for now. Thank you. Alright, let's go, Chaddeus. Hello, Duncan. Hello, dog. Can we take a moment to appreciate what remains of Ostagar? I know people like to complain about the graphics in Origins. They say it's dated, they say that it's actually not very good for the time. I think it's a beautiful game.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, I am. I think it's a beautiful game. I always have. Are the graphics the absolute best? No. But I don't think they need to be, and I enjoy it. So, that's what matters.
King Caelan is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot. Give me the gossip.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
My persuasion skills are not high enough. This is what I get for not wanting to persuade people, but instead fight them. Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
I should go.
As you wish.
Let's go over here then. Logain's guard.
You approach the tent of Terran Logain. State your business.
Tell me about Terran Logain, because apparently I don't need to persuade you for this one.
How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Terran. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is the Terran inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I
Plotting.
don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly.
This guy's easier,
He and
apparently.
King have been arguing for days. The Terran's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Terran speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Terran Logain tells him. Without the Terran, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with the Terran, please. I'm just so important.
Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know?
I'm the main character. I'm not just anyone. My father was Terran Kuslet.
Oh, I didn't know.
Exactly.
Hold on, I'll get it.
That's what I thought.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You look familiar. I've seen you at the Lands meet.
My father was the Terran of High Ever. I'm
King told me of his
important.
promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellas, will you?
I hope not. Me?
You're wiser than you look.
Battle?
Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
He seems like a fool to me.
He is Marik's son, the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Okay. Whatever you say. Where did I come from? I came from there. Okay. Navigating is just so hard.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart. But don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is repurcussions sins and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die. Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Oops. So, as per usual, we just gotta explore, look at everything.
That sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
I feel like getting drunk before a battle is either a really good idea or a really bad idea. Maybe both. Give you some courage, but at the same time, kind of dull your senses and probably make you worse at fighting.
The peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
See, look at that. That's beautiful. The trees don't have any texture, but that's fine.
The world before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
No. Oh. Gosh. One thing that makes me sad about Origins is that you can't jump. And I saw this thing online one time that was like, you know, in RPGs, people always get mad when they can't jump, but how often do you jump in real life? That's like, well, that's not really the point, you know? I want to be able to, as I call it, BS my way up mountains and stuff. Happy Park. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Okay, we're going to ignore Duncan for now, because there are other things to do. Hello. Oh, I guess you don't get any voice acting. That's fine. Ah, yes. Plant. Please let me through.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Sure, it'll be fine. The main character, after all.
Sorry, I have my orders.
No one appreciates me. Can I not talk to the other dog? Oh, I can only talk to my dog. I hope they give their dogs actual names. They don't look so good. Oh. Okay then.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
You're mad, obviously.
I'm not mad, I saw them.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
He's not dangerous, is he?
Only to himself, poor fellow. His wounds will heal, but his mind...
You can feel it, can't you? They take the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
So, fun fact, for most of my childhood, I cannot pronounce the word caterpillar correctly. I always kind of got it mixed up and said calipitter, and even to this day, I have to be very conscious of how I say it.
They're going to kill us all. Kill us and then eat us.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Chaddeus.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlene. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I was not a soldier. My father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both
As you
lucky enough
should.
to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
You're not all that smart, are you?
That's not fair. I listened to tales of the Grey Wardens and dreamt one day I too would ride a griffin into battle against slavering monsters. I know there are no more griffins, and my fantasies were those of a boy, but still, I remember those tales. I never thought I'd be part of them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that it's dangerous, like all joining rituals.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Good example would be the National Honor Society for high school, and then the Junior National Honor Society for middle school. They got this whole ceremony where you hold candles. It's definitely dangerous.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Time to mess with the nuns. No, I prefer not to.
Then begone, heathen. Let the Grey Wardens accept the likes of you as forever their greatest weakness.
And that is exactly why Chaddeus says the things that he does. To piss off the nuns. That's all that matters in life, really. Is pissing off nuns. Okay, just double checking. Hello. Talk to me. Okay. He cannot talk.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Oh,
I suppose you kind of
hello.
sentence me.
And if I have?
I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you? Even if you are a snack.
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Lovely. Classic Chaddeus. I'll take that.
What? But you can't do that. Ah, guard!
I love this game.
What in Andreska's name did you do that for? Just because you're a Grey Warden?
'Cause
doesn't
I'm
give you the right to
terrible.
kill anyone you please. Explain yourself.
There's honestly not really any good reason to have done that other than the meta purpose of just being awful, which is exactly why we've gone ahead and done that. But I guess RP reasons why I just hate humanity, and so any opportunity to screw them over or eliminate them, I don't know. I don't have to explain myself to you.
You'll have to explain yourself to someone. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
I don't know what you want from me, my dude.
You killed me, I'm the prisoner, so I think I'll take a nap.
And his corpse disappeared. Was he a wizard? Maybe he was one of the circle mages. And this was all an illusion.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
I like this man's style. I respect it.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
So, he says that, like, regardless of gender or race, and he has a little comment about it. Obviously, if you play as an elf or a dwarf, he'd be like, well, I didn't think you'd be an elf, or I didn't think you'd be a dwarf. If you play as a woman, he'd be like, well, I didn't think you'd be a woman. He always doesn't think you'd be you. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight.
No, that's mean.
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Isn't that a little paranoid?
Huh. That depends on what kind of life you've led.
A
Me,
paranoid
I'm perfectly
one.
willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? That wouldn't frighten me, Chaddeus.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I wouldn't be here if I did.
You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I'll get back to him when I am good and ready. Alright. Time to rob this man. And now talk to him.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no. And for once, Chaddeus is telling the truth, because I have not seen her.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No. Pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down. Maybe for a reward if I do.
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself.
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price.
Modest.
I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Drugs. Skooma, obviously. Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Alright, I have no money. I have no money. Okay, that's cool. Clearly I need to go through my equipment and equip the best stuff that there is before I try to buy anything. Now this backpack here, I don't remember how many there are in the game, but that's like one of the most important items because in the Dragon Age series, I think in all 3 games, items have weight and there's a weight limit, so backpack, pretty self-explanatory, increases your weight limit. You don't have to make as many back and forth trips if you want to get all the loot, which obviously any true gamer wants to get all the loot, so need more space. Gonna go ahead and save. Now in my last video I said that I like to just have one save file and just save everything on top of that, but because I am doing this for YouTube, why am I comparing my own thing? Because I'm doing this for YouTube, I want to give myself some wiggle room in case something goes wrong. And so basically my plan is to have one save slot per episode. So that way if something goes wrong here, I can basically just go back to exactly where I left off in the first one and just re-record this. Although, obviously it's for the best if I don't have to do that. Okay, time to get better things. Let's see, I did... Oh wait, let's do rough so we can match. Rough. Rough. So, okay, these 3 items here are all DLC items. That thing right there is the item, the main thing that was in the treasury that I was complaining about not getting at the end of the last episode. Battle Dress of the Provocateur is something you get from playing through Liliana's Song, which is kind of like a prequel DLC story. I've already played through that, so that's why I have that. And then I don't know why that's there. I know there are just some straight up DLC armors that you get. So I guess that's one of those. But okay, so we got that. What is this? Ooh, that's quite nice. Okay, I don't have blood magic, but that still seems pretty cool. Ooh, that's better because I don't do spells. Alright, very helpful. Now let's sell some stuff.
Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Get that backpack.
Let me know what you'd like.
Maybe some other stuff. We'll see. See, goodbye. See, DLC item. The stuff that has the little red background, that means it is DLC. And I don't really care about any of those things for now. I am going to keep the DLC items though. Goodbye. Goodbye. And we'll sell that. Buy the backpack. Like I said, very important. Let's see if they have anything better. Not. I mean, they kind of do. Okay, I reckon we're good for now. Let's see what kind of
Is there something you need?
secret stuff he has. Hopefully some skooma.
So long as you keep it quiet.
This is not the drugs that I felt like I was promised. See, look, even here, there are no drugs. I'm so disappointed. Alright, you disappoint me, you're a failure.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Ooh, I've been yelled at.
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Even more strangely than my bad voice acting. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Not entirely, no. I see nothing wrong with talent.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
I honestly find the whole tranquil thing to be genuinely very disturbing. I feel badly for you. I pity you. I pity everyone who's not me.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium soul. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
You creep me out. I'll come back for you. Okay. Now, that red-headed girl the quartermaster was talking about, we can actually find. I think I've only found her once, though, in my multiple playthroughs. I mean, it's not hard. I've just only done it once, so we'll see how that goes. I will try.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Hi, Grandma. I am Chaddeus.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
I don't really need luck. Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Yeah, mages don't usually go on the front lines. They're more, long-range fighters. You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Quite right. Quite right. Sorry about the camera.
He shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go without blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen.
I don't know.
I'm trying to listen.
How do you do?
Hail, Grey Warden.
Ah, two of you weren't rude. I am more important than this
I do
woman.
not have time to speak at present, thank you.
She was rude too. There's most of the gang. Yeah, I really don't remember where that elf woman is meant to be. Do.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in fade.
They look like they're dancing. Like on MDMA or something. The Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
As you wish. So if you couldn't tell, a good chunk of this section of the game is pretty much lore building, world explanation. Go lots of questions, getting lots and lots of answers. I have screwed something up because I don't know where I am as usual. Ah, there!
You there, elf. What's your name?
Found.
It's Pick, sir. Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Ah, caught him.
I'm sorry. Is there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk. Oh, wait, actually, what do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Yes, I do.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think this one's done with it.
Yes, you're supposed to give the sword to me.
What a relief. I thought I'd forgotten. Wait, you're one of those Grey Scarlet's sword. You tried to trick me. Do you have any idea how much trouble I'd be in if I gave Sir Garland's sword away?
Are you questioning my word?
I'm sorry. I need some kind of proof from Sir Garland before I hand it over.
And what if I reported you as a deserter, huh?
You wouldn't dare.
I'm a warden and a noble. Whom will they believe?
But please, I'm begging you, don't do this. They'll hang me either way.
Just give me the sword and make up whatever story you like.
I give up. You're very cruel. You're Sir Garland's sword. But what shall I tell them?
Oh my gosh. So, like I said, I normally just totally max out persuasion so that way I can avoid fights at all costs. So I've never seen this line of dialogue. Hey, the rules of the channel dictate I must kill everyone, so that I killed you for stealing.
What? But no, please!
Oh my gosh. I never knew you could do that. Ah, his body isn't disappearing. Wow. Nothing to see here. Move along. Okay, no one cares. Hello.
Is there a reason you're here? Other than to slay fool messengers, that is?
Oh. They did see. You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
But you're obviously not made of ash.
Do you take everything so literally?
Only if it makes you
training has
mad.
been passed down since Matthias the dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does an ash warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
I have a Mabari hound of my own. He's definitely better than yours.
Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Hey, I have a lapdog. What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say the tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. The blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Chaddeus, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with Chaddeus as well?
Why? Would you steal our Chaddeus and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
If they pay me. Ah, see, if the reward was right, why not?
We would kill you if you tried. Even if you succeeded, the monsters would only offer death as your reward.
I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Amazing. Amazing. Hello. Huh.
Are you deaf?
Okay. I think I've gotten everything here then. So now it is time to save and move on. By that I mean go this way so I can continue to ignore the objective. Oh! Is that the servant?
May I fetch something for you? I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must
Oh, okay, I don't care. Guess not. Yeah, so the woman that the quartermaster was talking about, I thought you could find her as well, but no, it's just the messenger elf, I guess. We found him. Unfortunately for him. It's time to meet the love of my life.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
So this is Alistair, and like I said, he is the love of my life, one of my all-time favorite video game characters, and my all-time favorite romanceable character in any video game. Sadly, he's straight, so since Chaddeus is a male, we're not going to be able to romance him, and unfortunately, because we can't romance him, we have no reason to be nice to him. So Chaddeus is gonna have to be terrible to Alistair, and this pains me so much. You are a very strange man.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait,
I love
we
you.
haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Yes, you should have. And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
You don't have to accompany me, do you? Actually, no, we'll go with this one first.
With the mage.
Oops.
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, and they suck.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
You don't have to accompany me, do you? Now we'll go with that dialogue choice.
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay, so hopefully I've covered everything. I am not... Where's the... There. I am not looking forward to having to be mean with him. It's just so hard. It's like kicking a puppy. And I mean, Chaddeus is terrible, so obviously he would kick a puppy, but I would not kick a puppy. Will you talk to me now? No? Okay. Alrighty, Duncan. Alrighty.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
What do we need the darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Blood and joining rituals? Never good. Go into the wilds! Isn't that dangerous? No, unlike the entire job of a Grey Warden.
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return. So you returned to the wilds. Have you been successful?
Let me get back to that.
Then you'd best start soon. You don't want to be in the wilds when night falls.
I just wanted to see if there was anything extra. Okay, Alistair?
We need to get down to the wilds.
sooner you get
Jory? You said you were from Redcliffe?
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Hyerburg, a city off the northern coast. Have you travelled there?
My father was the lord of that town.
My lord Crusoe. I'm honoured. I was in our layman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Hyerburg that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Our layman gave me leave to serve in Hyerburg, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
So you abandoned her?
Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated.
How did the Grey Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Hyerburg, and the band held a tournament in his honour. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
What do you think of Duncan?
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty.
Let's go.
Indeed.
And David.
Yes?
Where are you from, David?
I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So, you're a cut purse?
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
So how did the Grey Wardens find you?
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
What happened then?
Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
Makes me think of the Black Watch from Game of Thrones. Please don't kill me. Y'all know what I mean. The Watch. I think it's the Black Watch. The Night Watch? Whatever. Criminals go and they perform noble duties protecting humanity. That same thing. So what did you think of Duncan?
Alright for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks too.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Yes. Yes, you are. Alrighty. Out we go. Well, the blood's gone. Glad somebody cleaned up. Bye-bye.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
It's fine. We've got main characters going in. Okay, so saving the game time. Alright, I'm going to leave it off there for today. I clearly can't speak. It just shows how tired I am. So thank you guys so much for watching me once again act like a bitch. If you want to support me, you know what to do. If you want to follow my social media, I'm assuming you know how to read. Tune in next time to watch me continue to be the worst warden. Just remember, be a dick in video games, but not in real life. See y'all next time. I hope you guys like my new intro and outro. Stumbling over them a lot, but it's the thought that counts, right? Right.